we talked before, and we talked a little bit about how multiplayer game development has actually become more accessible nowadays. Now, you talked about convenience. There you go. Why, let's say it's convenience, but is there something else besides the convenience of just building into these providers?
Yeah, I think there are a lot of ways it's made easier today than it was just a few years ago. One is the money that is available for us to build the multi-platform and multiplayer games. Like I talked about with the Steam charts, if you go look at those Steam charts, those are your top games, which means that's where the funding comes from.
They're all live games.
Yeah, all the funding's out there now. So, and it's been out there for the last few years. Now with these tools like ourselves that we're coming up with, it helps take some of those risks that you otherwise had to take on yourself. You can lower the risk of developing these games. And that's done by not having to spend a lot of money up front. It's also done by, like I spoke about, getting to that market test quickly and learning what you need to change.
And data.
Yes, and data as well. That data is crucial to making the right decisions.
Anything else you want to add, Stefan, besides the convenience, which you mentioned before?
Well, it ties in that, yes, the barrier to entry to make a game has lowered drastically. I'm sure many of you also seen the YouTube video where they use ChatGPT to program Flappy Bird from start to finish. So the barrier to entry is low, but the barrier to success remains high. So yes, it's easier. Yes, when I also look at my Steam games list, I see there's so many different games being developed. But that also makes it difficult to stand out on the rest of the crowd. Let's say you have 500 different small indie games. No one is going to check and play all 500 to see which one is best. Whereas maybe 10 years ago, in the beginning of the program, the selection was a lot smaller. And I guess the chance to be found was also higher.